Hi, how are you, my queen, my sexy bulala? This I go forget that name. They play. Mm. They play. It is I go forget that name. That is the name I know. That is the name I know. Hi, Jumoke. How is baby doing? Is my audio good? Can you hear me? How is baby doing? How is baby doing? Jumoke, I forget to ask you, now boy or girl? Now boy. So I would call him king or queen. King or queen. Harrison, how you doing? Good to see you. Oh, thank you. Fine, my good. Welcome, 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 welcome. Kindly share. You're fine. I'm glad. I'm glad. It's a girl. Ooh, it's a girl. It's a girl. It's a princess. It's a queen. I beg anytime when you the breastfeed, make it they watch me too. So that I go they used to my voice. Tell them introduce me to them. Our baby queen warrior. Yes, we can hear you. Good, good, good. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. My name is Choice, and in this channel, all I do is bring you all the latest gist, celebrity gist, everything that is trending on social media. I bring it right here on this channel. So if you love it here, please do me well to subscribe. Do not forget to turn on the bell notification. Join the family. Yeah. Thank you everyone for coming. As you come in, please like the video for me. You can see today's video. I prepare. Yesterday I'm supposed to come for this topic, but I was so tired. It was a very, very busy Monday for me, and yeah, but anyway, we are here for it. So there is a video I would love us to talk about. Hi, Sally Sue, how you doing? Good to see you. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Like this video for me and share. It's a very Today topic is a very educated topic that people don't like to do. No problem. She is used to your voices from the womb. Yes, God will bless her for you. God will keep her for you, and you will enjoy her till you old age. You will see her children's children. You will enjoy the fruit of your labor. Yes, so shall it be to all mothers, including me. Anyway, there is a video I saw and I said, yes, this is a topic that people don't talk about. People are not free to talk about. But if you see someone sit down and talk about this thing, especially when this particular thing happened to them, and they are bold enough to sit down to talk about it on social media, we should applaud their goals, because this particular video has saved a lot of lives. This particular video have exposed a lot of things, and also help a lot of people out of their childhood trauma. Yes, it is a topic that I saw on Obodoyibo TV, that a content creator here on YouTube named That Mom of Five. Hi, Charity. How you doing? Charity, how is twins? How are you? Hope you're great. Good to see you, my queen. Like this video. So I saw this particular content from Obodoyibo TV. Yes, early today. Yes, I'm free in the morning. I'm free. There is, you people know that sometimes there was a time I was coming in the morning, but work has changed, okay? And I need to sleep too. I need to sleep. Social media does not give pension in abroad, so we will not tie ourselves on it. So I saw this particular topic on Obodoyibo TV. She interviewed a content creator here on YouTube. You'll be familiar with her on my channel. She's a sister, she's a friend, she's a colleague here on YouTube, and her channel name is That Mom of Five. Yes, yes, very, very good. So happy, emotional today. I'm so happy and emotional. Oh, emotional. You are happy and emotional. Is it the happiness that brought emotion to you, or it's a separate thing? My twin boy turned one today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, beautiful twin. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to the King Warriors. Happy birthday to the King Warriors. Happy birthday, little prince. Happy birthday to you. Hip, hip, hip. Hooray. Happy birthday, cute and some wonderful, great twins from Charity. We love you here from Choice TV. I love you. I'm your big auntie. May God bless you, keep you alive, and your mother and your father will eat the fruit of your labor. See your children, you will see your children, Charity. God will keep you alive so that you have the strength and the energy to bring them in the fear of the Lord. And when they grow up, they will not depart away from it. Everything that will bring you complete joy through your child, through your children, so shall it be unto your life. They will live long, healthy. They will not make bad friends. They will not be turned into another thing because of what society is presenting. God will keep them long. They will be great in their generation in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. Wherever they go to, they shall be blessed. And for your sake, they shall be blessed wherever they go to in the name of Jesus. You will not cry over those twins. You will not have sorrow in your life. In Jesus' mighty name, we have prayed. Amen. Happy birthday to your beautiful twins. I'm super excited for you, my queen. I'm also emotional because I know how stressed and how you struggle so much, and the Lord will be your strength. Amen. Mommy Amos, good morning to you. Yahweh. Abby Krista, good to see you. Mary Sugar, thank you for coming. So let's just dive into the topic because I want us to be done on time. Please celebrate the wonderful twins in the comment section. Charity twins turn 1 today, and she has been a family like forever. Please wish her well, wish the twins, pray for them in the comment section. Okay. So that mom of 5, she's a content creator here on YouTube, and she was in Obodoyibo TV to say a story. This is a personal story. And that mom of 5, if you come across my video, I want to say thank you so much. The courage that you have to share this to the world. May God bless you, because this courage, what you shared, has helped a lot of lives. You might not know, it might relieve you as a person, as a mother, as a wife, but you didn't do it for yourself alone. You did it for so many lives. Thank you so much, that mom of 5. May your grace never be cut short. And may God bless you. Christian Okafor, how you day? The King Warrior. Christian is a king, you know, saying a man, so they call him King Warrior. Why the women here are Queen Warrior? Oh, yeah, I like my video, Christian Okafor. So she did an interview, and the topic was how growing up in DV household affected that mom of 5. So that mom of 5 spoke up how growing up, seeing his father hitting the mother, and she finally speak up. And this video is everything, because it was so passionate, so emotional, so in fact it was an eye-opening. Let us analyze it together. All right, let us analyze it together. Like this video for me and share, thumbs up the live stream, it's very important. So let's go. So I just play it from 13 minutes. All right, and that the beginning was introduction. There is no need, everybody, you know, Obodoyibo TV, a very big platform for the voice that doesn't have voice. Okay, so let's go. 1 second, I'll be having, like, you know, a lovely couple in one evening sitting outside, you know, chatting, and then from there you see the tone of the So the person talking is that mom of 5, and she's explaining the whole situation between the father and the mother, how she grew up in a toxic home, in a abusive home, in a DV home, in a home that she grew up seeing her father eating her mother, and that has traumatized her life, traumatized everyone around her, and also affected her up till now. And I believe after this video, she's free. So let's go. Increasing, before you know it, he jumps out from his chair, you know, goes for my mom. So I really know, obviously, as a child, I can't really tell what the argument or what the fight, you know, what stemmed up that led him to, you know,
that way with my mom. But I still struggle, even till tomorrow, I still struggle to kind of like put a finger on why was it like that with my mom. I've never seen him in that way with any of his siblings before. Never. So he never. So he knew how to behave with other people. Exactly.
So what that mom of 5 just explained is that she is always seeing her father hit her mom, but never see the father eating or doing those kind of things to his siblings, to some other people, but only the mother. Only the mother is receiving this abuse from the father. That is to say that maybe the father is nice to other people, but when it comes to the mother, the father is an abuser. Let's continue.
He knew how to behave with other people. He's a well-loved man. Well-loved man. Everybody loves him. Like,
so you can see what that mom of 5 just said about the father. That everyone loved the father. Everybody outside the home, apart from the children seeing him hitting the mother also in the abusive with an abuser, but outside his family, everyone loves him. Everyone believes he cannot do such thing. Everyone does not see him as a toxic person. Everyone loves to associate with him. And this is reality. You see those abuser, you see those toxic men or those toxic women outside their family, outside the victim. Believe me, people will never believe you when you say something bad about them. When you say, oh, this man is not who you think he is, or this woman is not who you think he is, people will not believe you, because outside they pretend to be nice. They are so lovely to other people's children. They care for other people's children. They care for other people. When they see other people's children, oh, you have a nice children. Oh, take this. Oh, let me take you to McDonald's. Let me take you to that. I'll buy you this. I'll buy you this. Don't worry, everything will be fine. So when people see them outside, they believe they do exactly what they do outside, inside their house. So nobody will believe. Let's continue.
Where my dad steps into, he always gets that, being a very respected person in the community, in the church,
Fakt ist, dass Auszählen
even in the church, they are so much in the church. They go to the church so much, and even in the church, they present themselves to be so nice, to be so godly, to be so humble, to be so what religion kind of person, and nobody will believe that they are toxic or an abuser.
But the only time I think I've actually seen him with being upset, and then being upset did not mean he goes to that person and give them a slap or anything. It was like his immediate younger brother. We were meant to, because my parents lived in Adeniji Adele, Ijumota, if you know that area in Lagos. My grandparents were living in Lagos. So every Christmas, my uncle would take us there because we lived in the same compound. So he was driving one of these wee Jeep there, this Jeep that normally have these tires at the back. So very fancy car. So every Christmas, he will take me and my brothers to my grandpa's place because we often go there on Christmas Day. So I don't know what was happening between him and his younger brother, and they were having an argument, and I was already sitting in that car with my younger brother.
And before I go on, let me remind you that this woman talking, she is a mother of grown-up children. I think her first child is already 20. She is a mother of 5. Imagine, and she is in her early 40s. Imagine the trauma that she took from childhood up till now. She still feel hurt. She still feel traumatized. She still feel not comfortable. She still feel attacked. Everything for so long in her life. You can see that trauma doesn't leave except if you're willing to let it go. And it's so difficult to let it go if you don't share, if you don't express how you feel about it. It can turn you to be so defensive in any way. You can imagine. Let's continue. You're going to learn a lot from our story.
I mean, with my brothers, and then my uncle came out and screamed, like, get out of my car, get out of my car. Did I ask your father not to buy a car? Did I ask your father not to have a car? So I don't know what transpired between them for him to come out that way and start screaming at us. But even at that, my dad did not even approach him. Obviously, they are siblings. He did not approach him and say, how dare you speak to my children like that? Or, he did not. He just stood there looking. He stood there, watch his younger brother walk us out of his car. And then I'm like, okay, somebody, your younger brother speaks to you that way. I don't know what the argument was. He did not shout, he did not scream. But then any single, maybe with my mom, is like, basketball straight away. Basketball straight away. So I don't think it's like a temperamental thing. I don't know. Maybe my mom done something in the past that I don't know. And I don't think my mom's never mentioned.
That mom of 5 is even worried. She's worried that Abi, Mama do something that makes the father always hit her. That mom of 5, your mother did not do nothing. I'm not there. Your mother never told you, but I will say that your mother did not do nothing. If your father also shared his story, your father will also let you know that he was also traumatized. Maybe he grew up in a toxic home where he see his father also eating the mother. And it looked like a normal thing to him. And he grew up thinking it is normal to hit my wife. It is normal to hit the mother of my children. Your mother did not do anything. This DV, sometimes it is a generational curse, especially when you normalize it, especially when you think it is normal. When you see a man hitting the wife and the children are seeing it to be a normal thing, like after the father beats the mother still stay. After the father beats the mother, abuse the mother, molest the mother still stay. The mother still say, oh, it's my husband. I will stay because of my children. I want to stay. I love him. The children will grow up thinking it is a normal thing to hit a woman. So that mom of 5, I am very sure that your mother did not do anything. I am sure that your father also saw his father hitting his mother, and it was a normal thing as they grow up. I want to thank you so much, that mom of 5, that you broke the yoke. The generational whatever did not get to you. And I want to also thank God that you are here in the Western world and you are seeing the difference, that it is not normal to be in a domestic violence, in a toxic marriage, in an abusive home. Let's continue.
Anything. My mom has never mentioned anything in the past. No, so it was really different.
Abuse. Yeah. Abuse, if you know the psychology behind the abuse, is rooted in power and control.
Yes.
People don't abuse people that they feel have more power. Your uncle has money. He has a fancy jeep. Even though he's younger than your father.
My dad.
So he behaves himself.
Yes.
But with your mom, I'm sure you probably have more money. You say he's a respected man. Everybody loves and respects him in the community. Yeah. So it's about that. It's about power and control.
It's the truth. This abuser, these people that are beating up their wife, there are some certain people they cannot carry that character to meet, especially people that are bigger than them. So the only person that that mom of 5, or let me don't put that mom, we are speaking on general topic, even if we are using her as a there are some people that these certain people, this abuser cannot abuse. They only abuse people they know they have power over, people they know they can suppress. And who is that person when you give them a chance? Of course, it's their wife, the mother of their children. If the mother of the children and their wife think it is normal for the man to hit them all the time, to turn them into punching bag, the man will think, okay, I can suppress her, I can bully her, I can beat her up whenever I think, and she will still stay. She has nowhere to go to. Victimize her, make it a normal thing, because he has power over the mother.
Usually comes in. But there was something you said also in that video that at a point it got so bad that you couldn't sleep. You go and lie down in front of their room.
I'm gonna try and not be teary. It's kind of like I did that a lot. I can't count how many times I actually did that, and I think I was about between the age of
listen.
So most of the time when I started becoming really aware of it,
please, I want us to listen how DV affect children mental health. I want us to listen how toxic situation, family affect the children. You might be a mother or a wife, your husband abuse you every day, and you are still saying that you're staying there because of your children. Do you know that you're putting your children in trauma? You're putting your children in depression. You're messing up their mental health. So why will you want your children to go through that part just because you want to live with their father that is abusing you every day? Let us listen to that mom of 5. How the father, as an abuser of a father, how it affected her mentally while she was growing up. Let's listen.
Abuse of a thing between my mom and my dad. I already started secondary school then, so I think I was maybe GSS1 or something. So I was kind of like,
advert plenty. Well. Please like this video for me. Like this video for me, please.
Like, I will see everything and I want to know what's happening. So I think between the ages of 10 and 11, I was starting to become very, very fearful for my mom, because each time that it happens, my mom, she'll be healed for so many days. It's either she ends up in hospital or she goes over to her family. Her families, they've intervened. My mom still did not go to them. So it got to a point whereby I was like, oh.
Why are you behaving like this now? No. Why are you on live during daytime? Are you kidding me? Why are you sounding so local and so primitive, my queen, or whoever is in this account? Why are you sounding so local and so primitive? You don't know what is shift? You don't know what is shift? Work shift? So you're well learned. I don't expect this kind of comment, like a doom comment. You understand? So money is meant for work alone. Don't be deaf. You are well learned. Why sound so illiterate? Hey! Greets me, good morning. Don't sound so illiterate. Okay? Let me read the comment from Christian Okafor. Generational, I beg they go, Jerry. I'm not going to read that for you. Good morning. I will ignore. My God. Anyway, like this video for me, please.
Nothing must happen to my mom. Nothing must happen to her. So
yes,
I would go. So my parents had their own room where they sleep, and then me and my younger sisters, we sleep in a room, obviously in the living room. So we sleep on the mattress there. And I stopped sleeping in the room that I was meant to be sharing with my sister. So I'll go sleep by the door of my parents' room. So in case I hear anything, I know straight away all I need to do is just throw my weight through the door, and the door will fling open.
So what happened? Because of her situation, because she always see her father hitting her mom, because she always see her father beating up her mother, she now turned to a defender. She now turned to, no matter what, I'm going to stand for my mother. What she does is she will leave her room and go sleep in front of her parents' room. While the door is closed, she will lie down on the ground in front of her parents' room. And I believe that she will be sleeping with one eye closed. She will be sleeping with, oh my God, anything can happen. She will be sleeping with a mindset of, if my father is going to harm my mother any little time. She will not even sleep to satisfy herself as a young child of GSS1. She's expecting that anytime from now, my father will beat my mother. I must hit the door open to defend my mother, to stop my father from hitting my mother at that young age. And my question is, why are you still staying there? I'm not talking about that mom of five mother. I'm using this to pass information, to pass a message to people that you are still there because you say, oh, I am going to stay because of my children. Oh, do you see the trauma that mom of five passed through? She now turned to a full adult. She now turned to a defender. Very defensive. She now turned to, I am going to stand. You know, it affected her mind. She grew up being afraid. The whole, my mother. Do you understand? Let's continue.
And I remember the first time it happened, like the first time, apart from, my mom sits down, he will go, grab my mom. The very first time that I bashed, I just heard a muffled voice, like, when somebody's trying to shout, but they're not able to shout, somebody's covering their mouth. I could hear that muffled voice, and it was like a kick. Immediately I heard that, I sprung straight away, bashed through the door, and I saw my dad.
Do you people hear that? God, this is sad. Anyway, she said, just imagine, as a little girl, she's always expecting fights, beating, her father beating her mom. She said there was one time she had, when you try to strangle someone, you close the mouth. The father was doing like this to the mother, don't shout. And then she had a kick. She has to hit the door to stop the father. And I'm not going to, I am not going to say this, or this is not a laughing topic, be serious, Joe. Let me assume this, but I know it happened. Maybe that mom of five said there is a time that she will want to stop the father, and the father tried to push her. She would drag the father's leg and bite the father. Yes, you don't do that to the mother. Maybe there was a time like that. And in the space of doing those things, defending, trying to stop the father, she becomes strong like a lion. She's ready to defend. She's ready to stand up for her children. She's ready to stand up for people into DV. She's ready to speak against DV. She's ready to fight for people that are into DV, that are into toxic marriage. She's a face because she saw it when she was growing up. And I now see the reason why that mom of five is so interested in things like this. To say, man, you have to leave. Man, that we have seen her in every occasion where she stands up for women that are being abused in marriage, that are being abused in certain way. She's always there to stand up for them, to defend them. With a story we can now see. Let's listen.
Of my mom trying to strangle her, pin her down. And I screamed, tried to push him off. And it was when I entered, screamed, that I kind of let go of my mom, and my mom ran out. And it was I think it was middle of the night. And it's probably one of the ones that I can't forget. I keep reliving it, I keep reliving since then on.
I'm imagining how. Yeah, I'm just trying to picture how you, as a little girl, that age 10, maybe 12 years old, very skinny little girl, having to feel.
Me, I'm also I'm trying to imagine it, but I can place like a 10 to 12 years old little girl trying to see those kind of things going on between the father and the mother, the DV kind of marriage, the father always beating up the mother. A little girl seeing that. Hi, Jessica Osas, how are you doing? Please like my video for me, please. A little girl is growing up to see that. Imagine the trauma. Imagine how. Just think about it. And this is to pass a message to you that you're still there. Happy birthday to you, Adeyinka. Happy birthday to you. Should I sing happy birthday to you? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Adeyinka. Happy birthday to you. Please celebrate. We have a lot of birthday people in the comment section today. Oh. Please celebrate Adeyinka. Hi, Susan. Just imagine. We are just starting. You will hear more from that mom of 5. How it affected her in every. It also went to the extent it affected her marriage. Not broken marriage. How she started acting in her marriage. Because she grew up seeing her father always abusing her mother. This also, she took this mindset to her marriage and said, no matter what, I will never allow any man to abuse me. She become this kind of a lion, to a mother hen, a lion that protects, no matter what she wants to defend. No. Let's listen.
Body, this huge responsibility on your shoulder.
A very big responsibility.
To the point that you can't sleep at night because you're on alert. Because you feel this burden of having to protect your mom.
Yes.
That's a very huge responsibility for a kid.
A very big one. A very huge responsibility for a child of 12. Having a sleepless night, always thinking about protecting her mother, always thinking, oh, my father, my mother is going to start again. Oh my God, let me be ready to protect my mother at that little age. Is that what you want your children to go through? Is that what you want them to be? Is it their responsibility to be a protector to you as a mother? You brought them into this life. It is your responsibility to protect them after God. So why are you giving them that headache? Why are you giving them that pain? Why are you giving them that trauma, that depressed life for them to protect you as a child? It is not. It is a child abuse also. You are what happened to that mom of 5? She was abused as a child because she took up the responsibility of a protector at the early age. Let's continue.
You're fearful, like you said. You're afraid for her. You don't know what's going to happen because he's beating her so many times. So now you feel the need that you need to stay away in case it's happening at night, so you can protect your mom.
Yes.
Does this stop when it's still?
Let me read your comment. Like me, I am going through emotional abuse. I kept saying I do not want to leave because of my children. 4 and 2 years. Please leave, my queen. Please leave so that you can live. Leave so that you can eat the fruit of your labor. Leave so that you can see your children grow up. Leave so that you can become who God wants you to become. Leave now. Now is the right time to leave. We are not going to weep over you. Leave now, my queen. Leave. Hi, Rosie. God will help you. Through this message, you can leave. God will help you. You have to. Your children are not supposed to be in this with you. Your children are not supposed to see that it is a normal thing. Oh, no, you're not, my queen. It is a normal thing to stay in an abuse with the abuser. Your children are not supposed to see it and then grow up seeing that it is a normal thing. My mother was there. She stayed there. So it's normal. No, it is not normal. And your children will understand. Do you know why I said your children will understand when you leave? When they grow up and when they are in the time, because they see everything. Kids see everything. They know. They have feelings. They see their father hitting you. They see their father abusing you emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, financially. They see this thing all the time. And even if you don't explain to them at that time, when it is time for you to explain to them, and then you tell them, I left because I want to save you as my children. I left because I want you people to know that it is not normal to be in that kind of marriage. It is not normal to be in that kind of relationship. And they will be grateful that you left. And then when they start up their life to be married and everything, they will not think it is normal. They will say, oh, my mother left, that it is not normal. I'm not going to treat that with my wife. I'm not going to stay. The daughters will say, I will not stay in this marriage. I will not be with a toxic man because my mother never stayed. And then the male son will say, I will not hit my wife. I will not abuse my wife because my mother left when my father was doing that to her. You won your trophy. You are, as a parent, as a mother, you are your children's role model. Whatever you present is what they will copy. You are their mirror. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you. I'm working out something by the end of the month. I'll be out. By the grace of God, God will help you. Before the end of the month, you will not lose your life. God will give you the strength to move on. In the name of God Almighty. Amen. And your children will appreciate it.
That kind of like happened, if I remember clearly, it happened twice in the middle of the night, and then every other time it's always like maybe later on in the evenings. So the second time also was pretty much the same. Obviously they started, I don't know, I think they've had this argument during the day, and to me I thought, oh, that's them, they settled, my mom cooked, he ate and did all of that, only for them to go to bed, and then in the middle of the night heard the same muffled, bass boost again. And then my mom, obviously, I bumped through the door again in the early morning, and I saw a big bump on my mom's head like that.
Oh, God.
Findest du Vokabeln lernen auch so langweilig?
Now, wow. If na abroad now, they happen. God, I thank you for this abroad though. Now, wow. The mother turned into a punching bag. Even in this abroad, some women are still allowing men to punch them every day. Hekia dodo, because of Bola. They will sell their life just because of Bola. They will traumatize the children. I am staying because of you. That is the emotional blackmail they are giving to their children. I am staying because of my children. No, you are being selfish and wicked. Because if you truly love your children, you will not stay there. Your children will grow up and say, Mama, why did you stay? Mama, you make me to be like this. You make me to be like this because you stay. So it feels normal.
I saw a huge bump on her head.
Don't cry.
And
this topic. Don't cry. Hi. Jesus.
I just wish my brothers would.
This lady crying, she is a mother of 5. And the trauma from childhood is still affects her. She's in her early 40s. For her to cry on national TV, because Obodo Ibo channel and my channel, everyone on YouTube, we are TV on, and it's international, you will know it's really affected her mental health as a child from a toxic father. God. And you're still giving excuse. May God not let you buy like Osinachi or Bimbo. And then before you know, your husband will carry another girl, another Shelere. That time you don't go. Are you not seeing what stepmothers are doing to children that they didn't born? You will be in heaven and you cannot do anything to save your children. Because the time that you were alive, that you're supposed to save your head and your children, you said you want to stay. Why are you still there?
I was confused as to what could she have done? Like what has she done? Because obviously, even at that age, I was quite smart, because I grew up with 2 brothers, and I have lots of female, cousins. So I knew a lot even at that age.
Network. Oh, why now? Network, don't do this. So network is
Sometimes I was
okay.
like, what has she done? Like, you know, like a huge bump on her.
So as a child, she started to think that, what have my mother done? What has she done that my father is always beating her every day? Giving her a burn, giving her a sore, making her feel bad, making her sick. Yes, Emilia, mwah, good to see you. What have I done? What has my mother done? As a little child that she was already taking responsibility, a heavy load to figure out what is going wrong. And to be honest, I believe that she even went ahead to say, Mommy, did you do anything to daddy? That daddy always beats you all the time. The mother will say, I know too. I know too. I don't know why your father always beats me. Imagine the childhood trauma.
And my mom still, you know, she still went on with her job. Like, she'll be fine.
That is what the victim always do. Defending the abuser all the time. The mother will always say, she said the mother will always say, don't worry, I'll be fine. Don't worry, it's okay. It will go. Don't worry, I'll be fine. No problem. All because she is defending the abuser. And a lot of victims always do this. Always. They will look for an excuse to say, it's going to change. He will stop. He has promised to change. He has promised to change. How can an abuser change? Abuser don't change. Network, why now? Network is really disturbing this my phone. Oh. Why? Abusers don't change.
And to be honest, I really can't remember my brother saying anything or see them react to, you know, what was happening, because they would come home, they would see my mom with, you know, marks, you know, all of this on her. And looking back, I don't think my brothers ever said anything. Even till now, they've never ever.
That mom of 5 just make a great point. And if you're a mother of boys' children, listen and listen good. She said, I grew up and I see all those things and I didn't see my brothers. Hi, camera, how you doing? Like this video. I didn't see my brothers reacted to all those things. I didn't see my brothers even saying nothing. I didn't see my brothers even questioning my father. Do you know why? Because they felt it is normal. They felt what their father is doing to their mother. It is normal. But I want to tell you, even if mom of 5 did not say this, if God don't help those brothers, they will end up reacting and acting like their father. Because they feel it's normal. Because they feel, oh, what daddy is doing to mother, yes, it is normal to hit a girl. It is normal to beat up a woman. That is why they didn't react. Seeing their father hitting their mother and saying, how dare you? How dare you? You don't have right. I am the man of the house. Any men that say, I am the man of the house, question mark is a red flag. We all know if you are the man of the house, you don't even need to say it. Your doings now go define you as a man of the house. Man of the house not before mouth. Your doings matter. So the brothers did not react because they felt it is a normal thing that my father is doing to my mother. But the person that was reacting was that mom of 5 because she's a woman and she feel that, oh my God, what my father is doing to my mother. Look at the pain. Look at the pain. And if you have a boy's children and you are still there in that marriage, you have turned to a punching bag and you are not leaving. You are defending the abuser. Your boy's children will think it is normal. Your boy's children will think it is normal to be an abuser. It is normal to hit a woman. Be wise. Do not train up a monster. Any man that hits a woman, any man that abuses a woman is a monster. Yes. Take it or leave it.
That's it. Maybe because they were not at home all the time when it was happening. It was mainly me and my sisters. But it's just, I just couldn't put a finger to it. So yeah, that was the last one there that happened in the middle of the night. And the other ones that I experienced were like, during the evening time, it happened several times,
And did you used to apologize? Did you ever see him feeling remorseful or any kind of way about what he has done?
Never. I don't think my dad.
The papa said, get mind. There are some abuser, when they do it to you, they will apologize to you. Like in Bimbo case with IVD. Bimbo always say that, oh, he has apologized. Let me forgive him. He has apologized. Some abuser, when they do that, when they abuse you, they will apologize. But in the case of Momo Five's father, he never apologized. Do you know why? My opinion to that is he never apologized because the mother to that Momo Five was defending his character. One. So if you're defending an abuser, the abuser will never feel he's guilty. The abuser will never think I did something wrong. Secondly, he overpowered Momo Five mother. So he feel, even if I don't apologize, she will stay. She has nowhere to go. Where will she go to? That is why. Yes, never defend them. Never, my queen. Never.
I don't think I ever saw my dad apologize. No. I don't think so. Well, obviously, people will come, my neighbors will come, the people who I believe that if they speak to my dad will listen, they will just come. Obviously, because when incidents like that happens, my mom will either run to either of those people's house for safety. They either run to the next door neighbors or to Babalagbaja's compound to say, all this kind of a thing. And me and my younger sister would just stay with our tenants and stuff. Even we had tenants,
So I want to say something. When the father will be abusing the mother will escape and run and go for safety to another house, that's a neighbor house. But she still returned back to the abuser. Did the abuser stop? Did it change? Did he stop hitting her? It continued. Why? Because she always go back. So no matter what, they never change. They never stop. So if you think, oh, because I am out, he's going to think about it, he's going to miss me, he's going to that, and now he has started begging again, let me forgive him. If you go back 1 week later, punching back on you again. And that one go worst. Because he will say that, if you go to your parents, when I beg you, you will come back. And the beating will be double. Never go back. If you have succeeded in leaving, final. That is why you have to make up your mind. Are you going to buy like Bimbo? Are you going to buy like Osinachi? But if you don't want to buy like Bimbo and Osinachi, leave and don't look back. Leave and don't look back. And that is why, as a woman, please be strong and also look for something doing. Especially the women in Africa. It is very hard when you don't have nothing doing. And also, please, no matter what, make sure you do court marriage. I'm talking direct, because in this abroad, law works. But in Nigeria, Africa, I advise you to do court marriage. And also, as a woman, have something doing. So you can have something, have your own thing doing. So you can have something to fall on. Why I said I advise you to do court marriage, because tradition is one of the best marriage. But when something like this happens and it leads to divorce, separation, in a traditional way, family way, before you know, they will start saying, hey, it's your husband. forgive him, the man is supposed to keep the children. The man will be the one to train the children. How can a normal woman being leave kids with a toxic father, with an abuser? Do you think those children will grow up normal? But in Africa, it is normal for the father to take the children. This is a father that is beating up the mother every time. And you feel that the children are safe under the roof of a toxic father, under the roof of an abuser. So if you do the court marriage, registry marriage, you go to courts. And in most cases, the mother have access, full access to the children, and the father have 50% access to the children, and the father will be taking responsibility of the children. That is how court work. Because in court, they will not allow the children to be, normally the children here in abroad, when a father is so toxic, they will not even allow the children to go close to the father. In the case here, because they feel that the children are not safe. They feel that the children are not safe. And in here where I live, if the woman accommodates the DV abuse and feel it's normal and the children are seeing it, and then they got information, maybe the children talk in school or whatever, and you as a woman, you are defending the man, your children is gone forever, because they feel that, oh, both of you are toxic, you are unfit. How can you be defending an abuser? So yeah, you need to speak up immediately and cancel it. Don't tolerate it, because when you tolerate it, if they find out, the children will leave your house. No children is allowed to grow up in a toxic family here in the Western world. But in Nigeria is a total whatever, because I don't see how children should be safe with an abuser. Let's continue.
So we had lots of rooms. Tenants would come in, try and hold my dad and stuff like that. But my mom would just run out of the house into the next door neighbor's house, just for safety. And later on in the day, they would come over, they would have a conversation. My mom would be the one begging.
You see?
She would be the one.
Her mother would be the one begging. She will be the one pleading, my husband, sorry, any place that I've wronged you, forgive me. And she not wrong, oh. She not wrong. Oh, no verse. I didn't know what I do. But if I did anything that I didn't know, please forgive me. Forgive me. She not wrong. And the ego of the man will rise. Okay, I don't hear. And in the next 2 days, another beat to twa. The one way worse. And the mother keep begging. You might be that person that I'm talking to. This message is for you. And you don't know if God is speaking through that mom of 5 to pass this message to save lives, which she has done. Why are you still there? Why are you defending the abuser? Why are you going back begging as if you are the abuser? You turn yourself to be the abuser. And then the abuser becoming the victim. Is it supposed to be so? No. It takes the grace of God for someone to live. I know. I've seen so many stories where victims cannot leave. But if you are that victim that could pack your bag and say, no, finish, you are the real VIP. And I salute you.
Obviously, that's even those times. I'm always in the corner because, like I said, I really.
So, geht doch.
My goodness. Things are happening, oh. Things are really happening, but they will keep doing it. Yes. Things are really, really happening. Please like this video for me, please.
Even those times, I'm always in the corner because, like I said, I really didn't want to leave my mom's side. I really didn't want to leave her side. I'll be there, I will hear everything, and it's still going to be my mom begging, and then she will come back in. But looking back, to the best of my knowledge, I don't think I ever saw my dad apologize to my mom. I never saw him apologize to her.
No surprise is there. No surprise. Abuse is deeply rooted in the culture. It's even now that people are able to know and speak about.
Thank you. Obodo Ibodo just said exactly something, just picked out what I'm supposed to say or what I've even been saying. Abuse is like a culture thing where we come from. It is only few parents that did not abuse their wife, that did even some of the I don't know how to put it. It is like a normal thing. And that's why when you go to social media, they will be saying, no be only beat you. So now just beat, now it beats you, now you just pack your things, just come out. Oh, so now just say in marry second wife, now you just pack your things, just come out. Like what they are saying to me, Edoche. Because your husband married second wife, is that the only thing that you say you don't want to marry? So it should be normal thing. It's not a culture in Nigeria that the man is supposed, if he beats you, no need now, just forgive him. He no go do him again. It's like a culture thing. So the men never apologize because they feel it is normal. And you as the woman, you accepted that it is a normal thing. And that is why you keep going back. And that is why you keep begging, because you accepted that, God. Now, wow, things they happen. We are not going to raise monster. We are going to raise men that will love, care, pay attention to their family, to their wife, not a monster.
It openly, proud to now. It was just accepted. It was accepted. Yeah. But I wanted to ask you something about this whole, all this going on, as a child. And obviously, you know that people say that children don't remember. You are here as a grown woman now, plus, recalling what happened when you were 10. Yeah. So what would you say to a woman who's watching now, who is listening to you now, and has kids? I'm going to go back to that video.
Do you know that a lot of people still say this? The question that Obodo Ibo TV just threw to that mom of I, that how do you remember all these things? Because people say children don't remember. You see kids from age 3, they know, they remember everything. From age 3, they know, they remember everything. It's just that sometimes they cannot express it because of the trauma. Don't say they don't remember. They know. In this Western world, don't try the children here. As long as they started talking, they know everything. Mom of 5 at the early age, when she saw, hi, UK family, how you doing, my queen? Please like my video. Mom of 5 at an early age, when she saw that the father was abusing the mother every single day, she remember. And now she is in her early 40 with 5 grown-up children. Her kids are even, the first child is 20. She still remember everything that happened in her childhood. So don't think your children are not seeing it. Don't think your children cannot recall. Don't think your children don't even know the day when it happens. They know everything. And they can say it in details. In details. Children are smart. Because they have not so many things thinking about. So that particular sin, they will put it in their head for the rest of their life. And sometimes it becomes negative in their life. If you make them feel it is normal, it becomes negative in their life. And sometimes it becomes positive if you walk away, and they know why you walk away. Even when you don't explain to them, oh, see the reason why I'm leaving your father. They already know the reason why you left. They already know the reason why mommy packed out. They already know the reason why mommy divorced. But they will not say anything, but they know. So don't think so. Let me read comments. Even verbal abusing is unacceptable. Thank you.
I'm going to go to that video of that lawyer we saw. You can see how young those kids are. I can tell you, was a growth to my age, they'll be able to recite, they'll be able to tell you what happened that day between their mom and their dad. I was saying in that video as well about my uncle who scolded, who whipped me with a cane. This happened when I was age 7. Till tomorrow, Auntie B, I've never forgiven that my uncle. I've never forgiven him.
I don't know. You see, since when she's 7 years, she still remember the beat way uncle beat her. And you think a child will forget? When I shared the story and I said, there was a time my parents scraped my hair. I was in primary school. Yes, they scraped my hair because I did something bad. They scrape it and they put oil, and my head was shiny. And you people know that I have ogo. They scrape it, my head was shiny. Just imagine me on a scrape head. Good morning to you, Chika. How are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Please like the video. On a scrape head, I went to school and I was bullied by my mates. People were slapping my head, twa, twa, twa. Up till today, I'm still in trauma. I'm still traumatized. The day I shared the story, I cried. I still remember. It hurt me so bad until today. Kids don't forget. Kids don't forget. They know the parents, if you're there for them as a father, if you're there for them as a mother, they know. Kids of nowadays, they don't know if they know that you are their biological father and mother, but when you don't act like one, they use outsider as one. There is nothing like, oh, I carry you for 9 months and I born you and I push wow. If you don't act like a mother to them, they will never recognize you as a mother. If you don't play a role as a father to them, the only thing you say is that, do you know I'm your father? I am your father. I brought you to this life. They will never recognize you as a father. That is the kids of nowadays. Yes. Mommy, you are laughing. It's true.
Your own children in another city. They were enjoying. I now want to come and send you on an errand at 10 p.m. at night when you had someone to go wake me up from my sleep.
Not being born, you now make.
I've still got that mark. It's there. I don't know if you can see from the view there. I've still got it. That my uncle, I have never forgiven him.
He put a mark on this beautiful skin.
I've still got the mark there. I don't know if you can see from the screen there. I've never forgiven him.
You see?
And he knows. I've never forgiven. This happened when I was very, very young.
Mommy, forgive her.
With the issue of the Jeep thing, my uncle asking us to get out of his car. This happened when I was in primary school. Between the ages of 5 and 7. I remember I was even sharing the experience with my husband.
Let me also repeat what happened. I have shared it here. When I think it was in secondary school, I think GSS or no, in primary school. You know, we all grow up in the African home, like the way they address it, the way they normalize it to be like a typical African home. When you hear that word, I grow up in a typical African home. Just know that that word, typical African home, the 70 or 50% is trauma, fear, abuse. I'm going to share it again. I've shared it in my channel. When I went to school and I finished my exam and then the result came. Hi, Mama Z, how you doing? And then I saw my result was not appealing. I know that when I go home with that result, the way they go beat my life. Do you know what I did as a child? I didn't think that they will catch me. I changed the result. I removed one number and the rest number was so pleasing. I ran to my father. Hey. They caught me, that I cleaned up. My brain did not tell me that if I use biro, they will catch me. Before they even got to the position, they started saying things like maths, poor, English, poor, Greek, average. This one. Maths, English, that is supposed to be excellent, that will make me in that position that I clean to get to. that I claimed to get. And then they were saying poor, poor, poor. And then they went to, and they said, you cancel. The beating I got that day. Lisa, stop laughing. The beating I got that day. Amazing choice warrior. I know I did wrong, but the way they treated me as a child, I don't deserve it. That is not correction. Omo, they beat me. See, today I'm still traumatized. Whenever I think about that bit, oh God, I'm so scared. I love it, love it. I am so scared. They beat the living daylight out of my life. The excitement coming home after pretending and claiming to pass. When they caught me that I failed woefully, they beat me. But nowadays, God forbid, our children are not dumb. But if your children happen to not have a good grade from school, you have a way of doing things. You don't need to beat them. They will not even change it, because the way we are training our children, we are not training them to be afraid of us. When your children are not doing well in school, we have a way to support them. Extra lesson, making sure everything is available for them to learn. We can now talk to our children. But those days, even when we bring home assignments, the slap, they take the help us. You go hear something like, are you crazy? You they mad? She be the teacher for school. Why you not coffee do her for house? Normally, housework, assignment from school, the parents are supposed to be there and say, where is your assignment? Let's do it together. Even if you know that your child can do it, just be there to guide them. But our days, now slap. Now you don't tell you say, now 2, 1 + 1 is 2. Put 2 there, idiots. You don't know 1 + 1 is 2? Why am I paying school fees? That is how they do it. But now, if you try that for a child, you have automatically raised a dull child forever. The trauma will make him or her not to think again. In fact, the child will be so weak to continue school. Don't do it. Let's continue.
Man, and my husband was like, how do you even remember that? I'm like, I will forever remember. So a child remembers everything. Don't think they don't see you. They might not understand at that instant, but for the fact that they experienced, they saw that thing happening in their presence. In 50 years' time, they will read everything to you, book by book, page by page. Book by book, page by page. They will remember. This is me here. Like I said, all of those things that happened between my mom and my dad. Wake me up and
I am lucky, as I am the last born, I did not get beaten too much. My mom only 2 times, and my dad never beat me. I was lucky. Last born, they always did. Now, first speaking, I go. First speaking, now I'll beat sin. I don't know why they feel like our parents those days, not now, we are doing amazing as parents. I will not lie to you. This our generation, we they try. Those kind of things where our parents do. No. I don't know why our parents those days think that as a first child, it is your responsibility to do everything, to know everything. A child becoming a mother at the early stage, a child becoming an adult at the early stage, a child know how to do everything that the adult is supposed to do. They will impose it in you, saying that it is discipline. Age by age, developing by developing in age. It comes with every responsibility to a child comes age by age. Let a child be child. Let a child be child.
I will tell you from the beginning to the end. I will tell you from the beginning to the end. So if you are a parent, if you are a woman in a baby, and you've got children, and your children are seeing everything, you're not helping them. You're not helping them. I would rather you walk out with those kids than stay there.
God bless you. God bless you, that mom of 5. Continue to preach it. If you are in a DV and you're still staying, you are not helping your children. I repeat, if you are in a DV and you're still staying, you are not helping your children. And it is not only physical abuse we are talking about. It is not only physical, we are talking about the emotional one, the mental one, and some cases, the financial abuse. You are not helping your children. Emotional abuse is even worse. It is sad coping and used by parents and assume that the children do not remember the physical and emotional trauma they witness as children. Thank you. They know everything. They see, they remember all. All. They know how much their mother cried. That mom of 5 know how much her mother cried. Know how much her mother was beaten. Everything. After so many years.
I am here. And I would say also
the reason why
AliExpress.
What that mom of 5 just did, sharing her childhood trauma to the world. She might not know. She might just feel like, I just want to share my story. But that mom of 5, my God will bless you. This story, it helped a lot of people. You might not know. Don't ever feel bad that you shared your story in national TV. You are the real VIP. Because you rescued a lot of women that they can live. They shouldn't end up like your mother. Everybody needs healing on this planet. Yes, so yes. Yes, so
go ahead.
I will say also, even though I experienced those things, it kind of like had an impact on me while raising my children. Which means,
of course,
at some point, I was not able to show emotions.
Ha! Do they see? So please tell me why you are still there. That mom of 5 just said something that it kind of affected her as a mother because there was at some point she could not even show emotions. Inspirational TV, how is Lulu doing? Welcome, my queen. Like my video. At some point, she could not even show emotion. She could not show emotion as a mother to her children. She could not feel her children's pain. She could not even tell what her children is going through. That is how DV can affect a child. That is how a toxic home can affect a child. That is how an abuser father or a mother can affect a child. Hi, Evelyn. Good morning to you, my queen. Please like this video for me. Welcome, welcome. Let us listen to Mom of 5. Be very careful. Be very careful.
I was not able to show emotions. Like, when I'll see parents cuddling their children, at some point, I can't cuddle my children.
Una the year? Because she never saw her father cuddling them. She never saw her father showing love to her mother. She never saw her father pampering them as children. She could not show emotion to her children. She could not say, oh, my kids, I love you so much. Do you know, sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, it's like a national anthem. It's like a prayer in my home. I can tell my kids I love them 10 times. It's like, how are you? And my kids can tell me 20 times in a day. We don't get tired. Mama, I love you. Because I've normalized it. That love is what is in this home. And it is love that who gets. Sometimes I would just say, oh, can I get a hug? I love you. One day, I'm going to take you to where I put a big cardboard paper for my son, just for a reminder. Did you know what I wrote? Maybe I will snap it and put it on my community. I said, say this in the morning and in the night before you go to bed. My 2 big sons. I think the third one now is trying to learn everything. he will call his name. I am strong. I am blessed. I am favored. I am a great child. I am smart. I am intelligent. I am God's own child, and God loves me. I wrote it big, and my son, every day, he said this word to himself. So there was a time that in mom of 5, being a mother, she didn't even show emotion. She could not say how I love you, my daughter. I love you, my son. I love you, my children. She could not say, I want to cuddle you. I love you, beautiful children, amazing children, smart children, intelligent children, great children. She could not show her emotions. It wasn't her fault. It was how she grew up. It was how she saw her father acting. We have to say ourselves, and exactly. But you have to teach children too, because I say it most of the time, they're already out of school and they're already going to school. And most of the time, maybe on Saturday, I wake up saying it inside my mind. But now I do it is a very compulsory. They say it loud. They say it loud in the daytime, in the morning when they wake up. It's like a prayer point, and they say it anytime they want to go to bed. And my 3 years old child is cramming it. He has not completely know these words, but with time he will know it completely. I was daddy's favorite, and he cuddled me a lot. And me too, I'm my father's favorite too. I don't know, but the reason why I said I'm my father's favorite, maybe because I grew up seeing my father. So I grew up I lost my mother when I was 10 years old. So everything I am today is my father. He raised me up. He was there for us. And we are his favorites. Let me say it like that. I know they joke with my papa. Oh, in fact, people can, if you can even say my father is the one controlling me, let him control me. Yes, I agree. He raised me up to be the strong woman that I am. And whatever it tells me, I know is correct. Whatever it tells me, I know is right. He single-handedly trained us up without no help or favor from father's side, from mother's side, from friends. He did it alone. So whatever he says in my life is what I will believe. After God is in. I'm just being honest. As the first daughter, I received a lot of beating. And from my late mother, because I was expected to do everything right at the first daughter, this memory still, or thank you. And to be honest, Chika, I can relate, because for me, may the soul of my mother rest in peace. I love her so much and I miss her every day in my life. My mother was the one beating. So when my mother died, I didn't experience any beating from my father. I only experienced have advice. You know that advice that when it talks, it gets into your head and it stick there. I entered university. I'm still thinking about, I don't want to disappoint my father. I don't want my people to laugh at my father. I don't want people to say, hey, this is the reason why I said, bring the children to me. Let me train them. Because my father always say this, please behave yourself. I don't want my family to laugh at me. You know, they said I should share my children to all of them, that he's still a young man. He cannot do it alone. So please behave yourself. So it was in my brain up till today. I still think about, I don't want to disappoint my father. I still think about, I don't want to disappoint my father. People have mental health brain in today's world. Healing for everybody on earth. Amen. That's a good prayer. That is a good prayer. But my mother was the beating type. My father was the talking type, a gentle talker. You got to hear something like, if you do this, you'll be useless. So if you don't want to be useless, don't do it. And when you see those words, don't end up doing this, so because you end up, you just feel like you're a prostitute. You know those kind of words, and then you say, I will not do it because I don't want to end up being a prostitute. Those kind of hard advice, back to back advice, no break. That is my father. And he will tell you, did anybody tell you that I cannot provide for you? What do you need a boyfriend for? Oh God. And then you will sit down and think, yes, so he's trying his best to provide everything. What do I really need a boyfriend for? That's the advice I get from my papa. And it's helped me because I see myself being contented of what I have because of how my father raised me. I don't put eye on things. The ones I can provide is what I can provide. The one God provide for me is what I can afford. Somebody was telling me my first son, sometimes when he needs something, and I said, oh, you know what, I don't have that money, but I will save up to get it for you. So he already knows, oh, mama don't really have this money, but she will save up. That means it's not coming easy. Mama need to save up. You see? That's it. Let's continue because the video is long, and anytime I stop, you can go and watch the continued video on Obodo Ibo TV. But we are making points. We are making progress.
Come give me a hug, and I can't wrap my hands around them. And to be, this is one of the things I still struggle till now. I've got my oldest is 20 years old, and if you ask me how many times while I was raising Alot, if you ask me how many times
trauma.
Yes,
exactly. If you ask me how many times when
that mom of 5, you need a therapy. I'm sorry, my queen. Therapy is not a bad thing. But everyone, like what Emilia in the comment section said, is everybody on earth need prayer and delivering and healing. It's true. We all need healing. I feel because you're still battling with that trauma in you, you have not healed. That is why you cannot show emotion. Even up till now, you still cannot show emotion. Why your first child is 20. I think therapy will help. What do you people think in the comment section? What do you people think in the comment section? I think therapy will help her. And this is the first stage of her therapy. She's on Obodo Ibo TV to say it all. This is the first stage of her healing. She's going to feel relief. She's going to feel love for herself. And she's going to transfer love and emotions to people around her. She's a sweet personality. But she has to heal. She has to. Let's continue.
Did I cuddle her? I can't tell you I cuddle my children. It's one of the things that I know I should be doing it as a mother, but I just can't. Like my brain is just not saying do it.
Oh.
But I'm thinking it's something I should be doing as a parent, but I can't do it.
Oh my
I
God.
want to, but I can't.
I'm so sorry, my queen. I'm so sorry.
I can't.
Oh, I'm so sorry, my queen.
Yeah.
And do you know what she just said? The kids also will be thinking, oh, I'm sorry, my queen. I want to argue right now. I want to argue and just tell you how much I love you. Whew. Even our kids will be thinking, what is wrong? Why is mama not showing emotions? Why is mama not showing so much emotions? Why is mama not acting like my friend's mother or dad? And maybe the father is also showing emotion to the children. And why is mama not doing that to us? That is how this old child trauma has affected mom of 5. And to be honest, this is the first stage of her healing, speaking up. The next, she needs therapy. I'm not even joking. That mom of 5, if you come across my video and if you watch up till this time, my love, my queen, my hero, my warrior, that you have started healing. It's a healing process, but you need to go for more therapy. Because you took this trauma from childhood to your adulthood and to the motherhood and also becoming a wife. So it has grown so much in you. Please, my queen, with all love, please. Yes, very true. Because I was asking myself when young, why my mom does not hug me. You see, you see, you also have the trauma too. Oh my God.
Wow.
It's hard.
Wow. Yeah, really, really. Because the reason why I asked that question is because a lot of
Please, as a parent, please, let's learn. I'm not going to lie. My father is going to live long and eat the fruit of his labor and see his children's children. Please type a amen for that. I have a reason, an amen from my mouth. I grew up and my father always say, I love you, my children. You are blessed. Up till today, when I call my father on phone, he still say, love you. And I will say, I love you too, daddy. Agbalagba like me. That's how we grew up. And then I transfer the same character to my children. Love, I love you. It's so normal.
Wir beide sind mit so
Ewo,
bewerten wir
don't go touch
Immobilien.
another thing. I love you. It's so normal for my children to say. Because I teach them.
Did you ever see him feeling remorseful?
Yeah.
Sorry.
The third one you mentioned was,
Do you understand? Amen. Thank you. Let's see, because I touched something.
Always being in a fight mode.
Yes.
Listen very well. So the third one she mentioned that they want to talk about is that mom of fight, because of the childhood trauma, she's always in a fighting mood. She's a lioness, tigress. This is why she is so strong. When you see her physical being, she's like a man. She explained it all. The reason why she's always in a fighting mood. No nonsense. Let us listen how a childhood trauma make her to be in a fighting mood, always to defend, always to stand up for herself, always to want to defend herself, always to want to attack someone that wants to attack her. She's ever ready. She's awake to do it because she got this from a childhood trauma, that I have to stand up for myself. I have to defend. I have to attack whenever they want to attack me. Let's listen.
These are the areas that it has affected you that I've noted. Although I don't know the whole story. Are there any other areas that you want to talk about based off on your own experience? How you've been affected growing up, seeing what your dad did to your mom?
No, I would not say maybe affected negatively, but obviously with seeing such experiences, I know for a fact the kind of man I want in my life. And it helped me decide, choose, like be upfront, straight with what I want and what I would not take.
Listen,
And when I met my husband, I told him straight away, come, I'm from so household that my dad used to do this to my mom. And if you ever put your hands on me, two of us or one of us will meet Jehovah God that day.
Ha! Do you see? Defensive spirit automatically dwell in her. No nonsense spirits. Spirit of anger. Spirit of I will do you back. Those bars. And she didn't care the consequences that will come after that. She said the first time she saw her husband, she told her husband, look at the kind of home I come out from. If you do that to me, one head must fall. Now, I know what to be one head must fall. That means one person must buy. She didn't even say, I was even expecting her to say, if you do that to me, I am living your life. I am packing, I am leaving. But she could not say, I am leaving you, because her mother never left. Her mother stayed. So she didn't have the mindset to say, she didn't have the mindset to say, to believe that she has to leave. But what did she do? She said, when you try it, one must buy. Did you see how this whole thing affected her? So Just imagine, say they say the husband no be lovely man, where he grow up from a proper family, where the man grow up not seeing the father beating up the mother. They say mom of five can end up with a man like the father, like a father. Person no never buy one person for dog buy you. One person for dog buy. But I thank God that she met a lovely, caring, wonderful man that can tolerate her trauma, and the man is not a monster. Let us listen.
Two of us or one of us will meet Jehovah God that
Hey!
You lay it out on him from the beginning.
I put it out there straight away. Like, you raise your hands on me, and one of us go and meet Baba God.
Hey!
I'm super happy that I did that. I'm super happy I did that. Even though I will say accidentally, because I knew that when he raised his hands on me, we're in Nigeria then, it was because of his sisters. Obviously, all these aunties that want to be sister-in-laws.
Hey!
They were trying, obviously, because I'm a Ijebu girl. They don't want an Ogbomoso man to marry an Ijebu girl, so they were trying to kind of like, put things in between us, and he slapped me. And so I enter kitchen, find knife.
Ha! Hey! Jesus no give. Baba God, we thank you for our sister life. My people, you that you are watching me, you are making yon. Do you see how childhood trauma can affect someone's life? As a mother, as a wife, as a friend, as everything. Do you see it? She said when she was in Nigeria with her husband, that the husband make attempt to hit her one slap. Which one slap? It be like 10,000 for my eye. Me, I know they take one slap. But instead of her to say it is finished, no more marriage. You hit me, you're going to hit me tomorrow. She went to find knife. Abe. Where did they do suya? Dagger. Imagine say the knife hits the man. And maybe I dey imagine say where a target na blockers. Hey! Trauma. She didn't know that when my man hits me, I just walk out. The only thing she understand was attack, defense, attack, defense, attack, defense. That was what she knows. That was what she grew up saying. It's not a normal something, no. It is a trauma. Hey! It is a trauma.
Find knife. In the presence of all of his siblings, his parents, I enter kitchen, find knife. He apologized.
Hey!
He apologized. We've been together 19 years.
Blessing.
It's
19 years no be joke. After that one attempt, he never did it. Especially while as na mommy, especially as na come up for Nigeria, come London. He no go try am here. You understand? I might be laughing, but this thing is not funny. This topic is not funny at all.
Raise a finger. So in a way, I'm super happy that I was able to say, this is what
that mom of five, what you told your husband many years ago, that if you do this, one person go by, that was not what make him a better man. No. A abuser, a man that is so toxic. You don't threaten men like that with those ways. Men like that will say, I don't mind, I go beat your life, come off for you, nothing they happen. When a man said, if I do I go to jail, nothing they happen. If I beat you, nothing they happen. Whether you tell him, say, if you do one life go come out. It's like you are passing an information to him that he should be ready also to carry knife too. But because he's a responsible man, because they raise him up well, because he grew up in a good home, not seeing his father always abusing the mother, then he knows that isn't normal. And that was why he apologized the first time he did that, and he stopped. Not because You told him that when you hit me, I'm going to unlife you. Somebody will be on life. You met a good man. An abuser does not, unlifing people is normal now. So that wasn't a threat to him at all. That wasn't the reason why he didn't beat you. It is because the man is a good man. And the man didn't grow up in a toxic home. If a man wants to change, it has to come from him, not what you said. Thank you. Every woman should learn self-defense, so karate. Not be small something. Wahala day for this amusement park. Oh, this is like a park. You might think the topic is funny. Learn. Olori Buruku, somebody, you are still there suffering. They are using you as a punching bag. You are shining your teeth. Nya, nya, nya. Pepper the marriage. Who are you peppering? May God not let us see you rest in peace before you leave. Olori Buruku. Let us continue. Mama 5, God will bless you for speaking up.
So the three aspects you've mentioned, they're absolutely true. Those are the things that I know I struggle with. You know, always be in a fight mode. You know, yeah. Even though if you see from my videos on YouTube, you see people comment. I will give like, you know what? They don't do that. I just say it. You know, it's not because I'm not saying it because I'm a bad hearted person. Like I said, several times, even when I'm.
And it's true. She's so nice. She is a nice woman. Forget say YouTube colleague or that. Personally, I have known Mom of 5. Even if we have not seen face to face. But the length that I have known her outside YouTube, personally as a friend, as a sister, she is so good. When you come across a defense mood for the first time, you would think she's a bad person. But when you go close to her, she's a queen and more. I am not even joking. She is a queen and more. If you have her as a friend, hold am tight. Hi, Pauline, how you doing? Hold am tight. But because me, I don't share friendship. So I want to be the only friend of Mom of 5. If it's not possible, I don't want to share. That's it. I don't share my friendship. So that's it. If I just say, you don't they come near my friend, I give you a chance. My friend want to accommodate another friend. Oh yeah, carry go. Me, I know the share friendship. I dey repeat myself every day. Oh. If you say you are choice friend, I will not share and don't share me. Oh. Make we just tie our shokoto together. You draw me here, I draw you here. You draw me here. Only us will go just they go our way. Any person come close to us, we push and toa, he go fall. Any person come to our right side, we push and toa, he go fall. Left and toa. Now, so I want my friend. Yes, I'm a jealous one. Oh, very jealous. My friendship is. I don't want to share. So if you are that kind of a person that share friendship, no, don't add me to it. 2, later become 1. Now my friendship. If you can cope, apply. Why am I still friendshipless? Because I don't like to share.
But I've heard my husband talk like, you know what? Even when I'm angry with him at times.
Pauline, can I be your friend? If you can cope, me, I don't share. Like this video for me. Like, please.
And you say, you know, I know you just said that and you don't mean it. This is that, this is that. And like I said, I'm thankful to God that I have him. Because like, if it is in this modern world and I have all these attributes, I won't have a husband. I won't have an husband.
It's true. It's true. Beautiful, amazing people. What she just said now is true. That is what I said. You know, I said it. I said our husband is a nice man. Our husband grew up with a home that is filled up with love. She said it. She said, if it's now, I will not get a husband. If it's this new generation, this modern age, I will not get a husband. She met her husband at the age of 18. And it is true. Nobody might be able to cope with this kind of lifestyle she has through her childhood trauma. Because she's a tigress, a lioness. Let me read this comment. I define plenty friends now so that anyone way messed up, I move to the next. No, that no apply for my own. No, one. Now we they go.
Powerful stuff. So, if you are just joining us, we are talking about how DV affects children.
Yes, it
you
affects.
know, in Nigeria, they say stay because of children. You have to stay with the. Where are you going to go? You already have children.
In Nigeria, they still preach it, suffering and smiling. The beating they are receiving in some marriages in Nigeria, you will be shocked what they are going through. And some of them will come out shining their teeth. They will be telling you, oh, my marriage is sweet. Nah, lie, yo. Some of them are not on social media. Some of them are on social media. They will be saying marriage is sweet. That nah, lie, yo. Nigeria marriage based in Nigeria people, to be honest, most of them, they suffer. Oh, most of the women, they suffer. You will be hearing something like, I'm going to stay with my children. Hey, so broken home affect children a lot. A broken home that God broke by a toxic and a DV will never affect your children in a negative way. It will only help them in a positive way, because that marriage break because you want to save their mental health. So if you're staying there, it's going to damage your children academically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, and you're going to raise a monster. So stop giving that silly excuse and move your nyash out of there. Don't be greedy and selfish just because of you. What about your children? Good day, choice, please. What is the topic of this live? So I will be carried away. Elizabeth Bright, how are you doing? It is a topic of how DV affects children. How DV affects children. So that mom of 5 was at Obodoyibo TV, saying how a childhood trauma, growing up in a DV home, seeing her father abusing her mother always affected her as a child. So that is the topic, my queen. Please like this video for me as you come in. Very true. To be honest, I know girlfriend again. Female friendship, don't show me shake a promise. Okay. Wow. Wow, it's friendship, not marriage. So you should be able to share, Madam Choice. No. Someone that cannot share friendship, chica. Someone that cannot share friendship. Do you think I can share my husband with another woman? Someone that cannot share friendship. Say, oh, my friend, we have another friend. We now say, oh, God, and my husband shit. I should forgive my husband. It's the same breakup for friendship, for husband. All of them go together. Me and you will live as one. Me and you will live as one. And our love will last forever. Only me and you. Very horrible voice, but you understand my message. Only me and you will be going like that. Exploring, progressing, succeeding, being each other a support system. That is how I want my friendship to be. Let's continue.
You want to go see Kokon? They use all sorts of narratives. So today, somebody who grew up, this beautiful young lady who grew up in a household where there was DV, is sharing her own personal experience.
So you can go and finish it up at Obodoyibo TV. The video, it's 1 hour 24 minutes, but I only took 35 minutes to analyze, and the rest of the minutes, it's another eye-opening. You are going to learn a lot there. She also went further to talk about how it's also affected kind of, okay, my husband now see me, you know, she started acting like you know, this defensive spirit or defensive spirit. She had it, and it really affected her. So Go and finish up that video, and that is where I will stop analyzing the video, because it's almost time to make lunch. My kids will soon be coming home, and I'll go pick the two little one. You know, our family come first. Mostly the kids come first. Okay. So if you're just joining me, you can watch from the beginning of this video. And I want to say, and I repeat again, Mom of Five, you coming up to speak. You did amazing. May God bless you. You help a lot of women out there, and a lot of women in trauma, having childhood trauma through their toxic parents. God will bless you. And like I said, this is the beginning of your healing, for you to come out to speak up. But I will also encourage you to seek for help, more therapy. It will help you to forget all the pains and all the stress, all the trauma you had from childhood. And also, this video is a lesson, and it's a message to anyone in a toxic marriage, anyone living with an abuser, anyone still saying, I'm still staying in this marriage because of my children, anyone still giving excuses and defending an abuser of a husband or a wife. This message is for you. Why are you still there? Why are you letting all these things affecting your children? The people that are going to suffer it most are the innocent children. Look at that Mom of Five. After so many years, from childhood to adolescent to adulthood to being a wife to being a mother, and up till now, she's still passing through that trauma. I want to encourage you that you can do it. Leave so that you can live. For the sake of your children, leave. And your children will be so proud of you that you left. If you are a man, you have a wife of an abuser, divorce to help your children. It is not normal to be there. You don't need to normalize it. It is not a normal thing. May God help you. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone. Yes, thank you. Bye, everyone. I detest it when people try to mock someone when they come out to say the truth. Thank you. Nevertheless, do not let anyone shut you up when you speak your truth. Let your truth be louder than the mockery. Yes, that is true. Nobody is going to mock this. So, anyone that mock this kind of story, I don't understand. No, I don't think. Everybody is applauding that Mom of Five. Everybody is saying how amazing she is, how courageous, how bold she is to come out and speak. And she did a marvelous job. May God help us all. Thank you, everyone, for watching. If you're just coming across my channel for the very first time, my name is Choice. And in this channel, all I do is talk on all trending gist, celebrity gist, everything trending on social media. I bring it right here on this channel. I'm going to see you, hopefully, by the special grace of God in the evening, because today I am free. Woohoo! Bye for now. Show love and not hate.